Hello there, I'm Iris and welcome to Powered by Voice. With over 12 years of work developing leaders and mentoring teen girls, I'm excited to extend my reach by helping you power your voice as a platform, not a performance, so that you are truly seen and heard. Join us. Well, hello, and welcome to Powered by Voice. I am so happy to have you all with us today. We're going to be discussing the pictures that we create with the words we choose. So let's get powered. My younger sister recently celebrated a birthday, and I was wishing her well and letting her know that I hoped she would have a beautiful day. Later that day, she sent me some pictures, including a picture of the most delectable plate of cookies. My sister is a great cook, so I asked if she had baked them, and she texted me back quickly to say, heartily, "No, not this time." I was struck by how attractive this picture was. The detail in the chunks of nuts and chocolate, the gorgeous graphics on the plate, and the texture of the placemat against the wood grain table. It was all very enticing. And I'm slightly embarrassed to say that I stared at the image for at least 60 seconds. And no, I was not daydreaming about having my lips wrapped around that cookie. It was the picture itself, so beautifully arranged in just the right lighting. Now, it wasn't a masterpiece by any means. The simplicity was elegant, and it made me feel free and uncluttered and able to breathe. That's a lot of pressure for a cookie. Well, it got me wondering about how we choose to present ourselves every day. A question for you. What picture are you sending out into the world with your voice? Did you know it's possible to authentically dress your voice so that it is truly appetizing? Yes, it's true. So I'm always saddened when I experience someone's voice in a negative light because of the choices they made. One recent example is the experience I had on Facebook a few days ago while I was scrolling my newsfeed. Oftentimes we forget that our words paint pictures. When you have a moment, go to your most active platform and take a look at what you've been posting and imagine the picture that you are creating with your words. I'm hoping it's one of joy and kindness, because why sow seeds of discord, right? For sure, discord takes care of itself and it bullies its own way. Basically, whatever values you ascribe to will seep out of your very pores when you are intentional, because they are a part of you. So today, I have 4 thoughts that will allow you to practice painting beautiful pictures every day of your life, if you so choose, by reflecting on how others have influenced your voice. Now, these are no-brainers, and we might tend to think they are too simple in the scheme of things, but they are truly effective in their ability to showcase who we are and what we care about. So here we go. Now, I always keep it personal, so I'm sharing actual notes of kindness from a stranger, a mentee, a best friend, and my mother. All marvelous women, so my overarching theme here is that as women, we must be willing to support each other, empower each other, and to be accepting of each other. Beautiful picture number 1. Show gratitude for what others see in you. Just last week, a complete stranger walked up to me and handed me a note. Her name was Madeline. She was perfectly fine with a very brief encounter to say thank you, but I had the opportunity to engage with her and genuinely say thank you to her. Her note read as follows: "Thank you for being here. Last week and today, your voice, passion, and great clothes helped me relax. Music is so important to me. I appreciate you. I was so touched by this display of gratitude, but for a moment, I was suspicious. I wondered if there was more to it. Isn't it a shame when we are so guarded that we are tempted to create stories that turn off the light that naturally shines in us? I challenge you to get comfortable with being grateful that others see the gifts in you. Beautiful picture number 2. Seek to be an inspiration to someone. About 4 or 5 years ago, I had the awesome opportunity to hire a couple of interns for the summer. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed the experience of creating opportunities for a young person to discover her voice. Surprisingly, all I had to do was get out of the way of myself and allow free-flowing ideas to take form on their own. I didn't have to push my way, but instead I created a space to ask questions of which I genuinely wanted to know the answers. Oftentimes, it was simply, "What do you think?" And the magic happened, as they say. Well, also to my surprise, at the end of that internship, I got the loveliest note. Here's an excerpt from one of them. When I began this internship, I had no clue how many life-changing connections I would make. I can't begin to express my gratitude. I feel that you brought me on the team and you had consistently made me feel so valued. You are one of the most inspiring people I know. Your constant excitement to hear my ideas and genuine interest in my opinions is so uplifting, and that makes coming to work the absolute highlight of my day. Thank you. Beautiful picture number 3. Rest in your fabulousness. Is that a word? I think so. I've talked about that inner voice that tends to show off what's perceived by you as a fault. Well, one of the best remedies for that voice is a truly good friend. One way to know that you've got someone in your corner is a woman who's comfortable telling you how great you are. And what's even better than that, your ability to just accept that compliment. Last year, I spent a wild and wonderful birthday with a bestie of over 20 years. We've been through some of the best and worst times together, and I just recently noticed how easy it is for her to give me a compliment. It says to me that she trusts me. She gave me one of the best cards I've ever received. It was just what I needed at the time, and I wanted to own it. On the cover, it said, "You don't look a day over flawless, a week over fine, a month over amazing, or a year over fabulous." Say what? And the inside of the card read, "I could go on, but I think you get the point. You're ageless." How beautiful and selfless at that. When you're in your 50s, it's good to have a vote of confidence from someone that has seen you at your best and worst. She went on to personally say, "I'm always in your corner and by your side. May God bless you indeed with a fabulous life." And finally, beautiful picture number 4. Cultivate a great relationship with your mother. So I must say that I had a very challenging relationship with my mother during my college years. I battled for fierce independence at the time. I felt that her kindness was an intrusion of my space. I just wanted space to be me, and there wasn't enough room for her. There's someone out there that knows exactly what I mean. But time heals many things, and I have grown to love everything about my mother. She is remarkable. It took time to properly see her, and now I can't imagine life without her. She knows me inside out, and she's always paying attention, even when all 5 of her grown kids are in one room. She has a way of seeing and hearing each one of us, and it's all about how she loves. One way is with the cards that she chooses for special occasions. This one was also for a birthday. I can't remember what year this was, but I chose to keep this card because it was evidence that she had been watching me all along, even during those times when I felt she was trying to squelch my individuality. As I read the words on the card, I could actually hear her voice saying, "It's always meant so much to see your smile, to listen to your ideas, to watch you grow and learn and become your own person. If you could see yourself through your family's eyes, then you'd really understand how important you are and what a gift it is to have such a remarkable daughter." Oh, let's remember, each of us, in our own way, has the ability and capacity to be kind. At the end of the day, that is the picture we want to paint. So let's reflect using our mantra. 3 simple questions we ask of you. What are your first impressions of today's discussion? How does this make you feel? And what sparked your curiosity? Until next time, ciao for now.